Welcome, everyone. Let's talk about why Femi Falana did not show up in court, regardless of the fact that VeryDarkMan came from Abuja to Lagos to honor the court. All right, let's dive into this. So, we are looking at a big question here. Why would a figure like Femi Falana, a senior advocate of Nigeria, fail to show up in court against someone he took the step to sue? VeryDarkMan made the trip from Abuja to Lagos, showing a commitment to defend his side of the story, and yet Falana, someone who is well known and respected in the legal community, was absent. Could it be that Falana has second thought about the case? Maybe he underestimated the impact and public support VeryDarkMan has gained, or perhaps there is a deeper reason, a sense of regret even. It does make you wonder if he's reflecting on whether this case was worth pursuing in the first place, especially now that it's clear how strongly the public is rallying around VeryDarkMan. This is about Nigeria fighting Femi Falana. This is not just VeryDarkMan issue. And let's think beyond that. If Falana, a senior advocate, avoids the court, could it show a weakness? Could it mean he's feeling the pressure of public opinion, or possibly doubting his actions in bringing the case to the public eye? As we explore this possibility, one question becomes important. What does it say about those who wield influence in Nigeria? Are they truly confident in their decisions, or are they more affected by public perception than we think? Maybe Nigerians never knew how strong their voice is until they rally around something that they truly believe in. So this could also serve as a call for Nigeria to rethink how much weight we give to influential figures within the society when they engage in these public battles. Is there a need to step back and let them settle their own disputes without putting unnecessary pressure on one side? Or is this a sign that maybe they are not as untouchable as they seem, more vulnerable to the court of public opinion? Well, I think I'll put it this way. And I would think maybe let's dive a little bit deeper and let's explore every possibility or every angle, including the idea that Falana family, his son, who is in the music industry, which is Falz the bad guy, and his daughter, who is also in the legal field, could be affected by this case. Imagine the psychological impact on them, knowing how strongly public opinion has turned, with many siding with VeryDarkMan. It's more or less like it's likely they too might be reevaluating what this case means for them, both personally and professionally. Here are 10 possible reasons why Femi Falana and his family might have chosen not to appear in court. Maybe number one, the fear of backlash. Because I think that the public sentiment seems to be leaning towards VeryDarkMan. Maybe they are afraid that showing up could spark public confrontation or even verbal attacks, which might reflect poorly on them, because I don't think they are ready for this kind of publicity. The second thought could be Falana may be questioning if pursuing this case was the right choice. Seeing the public support VeryDarkMan might have made him reconsider, possibly feeling that this legal battle could do more harm than good to his reputation. Let's look at the third, maybe the psychological pressure on the family. His son and daughter might be experiencing their own form of pressure. For his son in the music industry career, any controversy could affect his career, which I think that on my TikTok page, a lot of people have already started making comments that they are unfollowing him, they have deleted all his music and the rest of it. And I think this opinion can sway fans. I believe for his daughter-in-law or for his daughter, this might cast a shadow over her professional future if it's perceived as a conflict between law and public opinion. Let us look at fear of losing. If this case ends unfavorably for Falana, he risks damaging the respect he has built for years. This could be a calculated move to avoid that potential fallout by stepping back. I have some hypotheses, but let us leave that to the end of the subject. One of it again could be potential regret. If this case began as a way to make a point or criticize VeryDarkMan publicly, Falana might now regret the personal dimension it has taken. The emotional weight and public spectacle could be more than they anticipate for. Maybe we can look at it from Falana might believe that by showing up, he could reduce the media frenzy around this case, rather than escalating it with a highly publicized court appearance. Maybe number 7 could be protecting his family. The case has now attracted attention, not just on him, but on his family as well. He may want to shield his children from any fallout, especially if he feels they are being dragged into something they didn't sign up for. Maybe the risk of social media. With so much on the line for his family's public image, showing up could trigger more discussions on social media, which it's already doing regardless, which can have unpredictable outcomes for public figures in both the legal and entertainment space, which is for the files the bad guy. And I think he's already having a turnout. Now, the possibility of legal complications. There might be a deeper reason legally. Perhaps there's an angle to the case Falana isn't confident about winning. The risky matter is involved. And I think that perhaps he's kind of hesitating to move forward without a stronger position. And maybe we call it, the last one could be fatigue. Public figures often feel the weight of every move being analyzed. Perhaps this ongoing public debate has taken a psychological toll on him and his family, and not showing up could be a way to step back and react quietly. By considering these possibilities, we start to see that this isn't just a simple court case. It's a web of professional, psychological, and social factors. And I will say this, sometimes I can remember, this thing make me remember Sanso Town and Two-Face Idibia when they sang this song. Before the bushmeat go cash the ontao, before the bushmeat go cash the ontao, before the bushmeat go cash the ontao, cash the ontao, cash the ontao. It seems the bushmeat is now the one chasing the hunter. With that being said, here will be my last comment on Femi Falana for now. If it is possible, Femi Falana, there is still this small regard that is somewhere that I believe if you call VDM, you guys can go and resolve this thing quietly. You don't need the public. I think that VDM, all this thing with VDM they do, you will learn the hard way. He has a soft heart. His heart is for the people. He has a soft heart. So my perception is, if you can find a way to reach out to him and just call him like you like to see him, silently, you don't need to inform anybody. VeryDarkMan would willingly just let this thing go. And slowly, you guys can build a relationship. Like Gege would always say, I die no is the last comment of a fool. Please, Baba Femi Falana. I assume, like somebody, I put myself in the shoes of you guys to have come this far. I don't know if this is what we call karma, but I think that somebody can make a mistake. But this thing where they go, if you make person poison himself. So please, rethink and take off your ego. Because see, it is bad at the moment, but it can get worse. I think there's a possibility to fix it. But I don't know if I can be called for us to think deeper than all these things. Say we will be small people. When we never did for social media, we self will be maybe senior advocates. They're not going to call us. So with that being said, you guys should reconsider and find a way to solve this. If you think whatever I've said makes sense, please give it a thumbs up. Like, if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Like and share. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos. Let me hear your reasons why you think they did not show up. Put it in the comment section. Bye bye for now.